From the endless expanse of the Arabian desert, a vision emerges. It shimmers through the morning fog, a mirage, glass steel that seems to defy the very laws of nature. This is Dubai, a city that, by all logic, should not exist. It rises from one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth, a place of searing heat, barren sand. Yet it stands as a testament to sheer, unyielding ambition. The skyline is a fantasy, a collection of architectural dreams piercing the heavens. The Burj Khalifa, a needle-pointed crown, a monument to reaching for the impossible. How did this happen? How did a small pearl diving outpost transform into a global metropolis in just a few decades? The first glimpse of Dubai from the air is a study in stark, beautiful contradiction. Vast golden desert stretching to the horizon. And then, suddenly, the city. A hard line drawn in the sand. On one side, millennia of untouched nature. On the other, a futuristic vision brought to life. A dense forest of skyscrapers that looks alien. Luxury highways like glowing ribbons slice through the desolate landscape. Roads connecting this urban island to nothingness. This city forces the question, how is this place even real? Where there was once only sand, there are now sprawling man-made islands. Palm-shaped islands, world map islands, giant construction sites operating around the clock, pushing into the desert and into the sea. This is not a city that grew organically over centuries. It was designed and willed into existence through immense wealth and a singular vision to be the biggest, the tallest, the most luxurious. It feels less like a city and more like a massive ongoing experiment in human capability. But this vision of the future casts a long shadow. The sheer audacity prompts a deeper, unsettling inquiry. What does it take to sustain such an oasis? Desalination, cooling, energy, hidden systems humming beneath the surface. What keeps the illusion alive? The contrast between glittering towers and the harsh desert is more than spectacle. It's a reminder of fragility. Dubai may be the most impossible city humanity has ever built, a place that feels like it was summoned from a dream, or perhaps a warning. Beneath the surface of this gleaming metropolis lies a hidden world, a complex network of engineering that wages a constant war against nature. To exist here is to exist in an artificial state. The cool air you breathe inside its cavernous malls is not a gift from the climate. It is a product of extreme air conditioning, a citywide life support system that consumes staggering amounts of energy. This manufactured comfort is the first layer of the city's illusion, a carefully constructed bubble that allows life to flourish where it otherwise could not. But there is a hidden cost to defying the desert. The most fundamental element of life, water, is a manufactured commodity in Dubai. The city quenches its thirst by pulling water from the sea and stripping it of its salt in colossal desalination plants. These industrial behemoths are the true heart of the city, pumping lifeblood through a network of hidden pipes. Without them, the lush green parks, the sprawling golf courses, the countless swimming pools would vanish in an instant, reclaimed by the arid landscape. Every drop of fresh water, every blade of imported grass is part of a deeply unnatural process, a testament to the city's reliance on technology for its very survival. The futuristic architecture is not just for show, it is a shield against the elements. The reflective glass of the skyscrapers is designed to deflect the brutal sun, and the orientation of the buildings is calculated to minimize heat absorption. You can ski on real snow inside a mall as temperatures outside climb above 120 degrees Fahrenheit. This is where Dubai becomes truly unbelievable, creating pockets of winter in the heart of the summer desert. The city's relentless growth is fueled by an ambition that seems to have no ceiling. It is a place that is constantly reinventing itself, always building the next record-breaking attraction. But as the towers grow taller and the artificial islands expand, so too does the city's dependence on these hidden systems. The psychological effect of living within this meticulously controlled environment is profound, blurring the line between reality and simulation. What keeps this city alive is a powerful combination of wealth, technology, sheer force of will, creating a spectacle that is both awe-inspiring and deeply unsettling. To truly grasp the scale of Dubai's ambition, you need only to look up. The Burj Khalifa is not just a tall building. It is a statement of intent, a needle-pointed monument to human will that redefines the very concept of a skyscraper. Standing at over 828 meters, it is the tallest structure ever built by human hands, an achievement so audacious that it feels like it belongs to science fiction. But the true miracle of the Burj Khalifa is not its staggering height, but the unseen engineering that keeps it standing. It rises from the desert sand on a massive three-winged base, designed to provide stability against gravity and the powerful desert winds that whip around its upper floors. This is where the engineering becomes truly unbelievable. Its unique, spiraling design is not just for aesthetic appeal. It is a crucial engineering innovation that confuses the wind, preventing it from forming organized vortices that could cause the tower to sway dangerously. The logistics of construction were equally mind-boggling, requiring the development of new technologies, including concrete pumps powerful enough to send material more than 600 meters vertically, a world record in itself. While the Burj Khalifa conquered the sky, another equally audacious project was underway to conquer the sea. If you don't have enough prime coastline, why not build more? This was the logic behind Dubai's artificial islands. It was constructed by dredging millions of tons of sand from the floor of the Persian Gulf and spraying it into place. Construction was guided by a private, high-precision GPS satellite system, accurate to within a few centimeters. The island is protected from the open sea by a massive, crescent-shaped breakwater built from over 7 million tons of mountain rock. It had to be strong enough to protect the thousands of luxury villas and hotels on the fronds. But this is where the story takes a darker turn. The environmental impact of dredging and depositing this much sand was immense, burying coral reefs and disturbing marine habitats. To connect these sprawling marvels, Dubai needed an infrastructure system as ambitious as its skyline. Sheikh Zayed Road, a canyon of glass and steel. To solve the inevitable issues of traffic, Dubai embarked on building a state-of-the-art, fully automated metro system in record time. The system is entirely air-conditioned, from the platforms to the trains to the elevated walkways, creating a climate-controlled bubble. When the sun sets, Dubai re-emerges as a canvas of electric light. This is not a city that sleeps, it is a city that ignites. Behind every seamless luxury experience in Dubai, there is a hidden human system. A vast, often invisible workforce is the ghost in the machine. The silent engine that builds the towers, cleans the hotel rooms, drives the taxis. Millions of migrant workers often live in a parallel city, one that is rarely seen by tourists or wealthy expatriates. Here, the reality is not one of futuristic luxury, but of shared dormitories, long working hours, and separation from family back home. To sustain the dream, Dubai consumes energy at a breathtaking rate. The city's carbon footprint per capita is one of the highest on the planet. Cooling the city, combined with the power needed for desalination and the electricity to light up the city, creates a voracious, unending appetite for power. This energy is supplied by a network of massive power plants, the true pillars of the city. A disruption to this supply would not just be an inconvenience, it would trigger a systemic collapse. Beyond energy, there is the hidden system of waste. A city that consumes on the scale of Dubai also produces waste on an enormous scale. This is the unseen back end of the luxury lifestyle that must be managed and hidden away to maintain the city's pristine image. Ultimately, the hidden systems of Dubai reveal a fundamental paradox. The city is a model of futuristic efficiency, yet it is also a monument to unsustainable consumption. Energy, water, labor are both its greatest strength and its greatest vulnerability. They are the invisible scaffolding holding up the world's most ambitious performance. Why are people so intensely drawn to Dubai? The city's pull is not just economic, it is deeply psychological. It has mastered the art of selling not just a product, but a feeling. The feeling of the future. It attracts a certain kind of person, the dreamer, the entrepreneur, the individual looking to align themselves with a narrative of relentless progress. In Dubai, luxury is not just an amenity, it is a core part of the city's identity. It is the language through which success is communicated. All of this creates an environment where the aspirational feels attainable. The city functions as a powerful stage for self-invention, a place where your past is less important than the future you can project. Dubai's psychological landscape is inextricably linked with the rise of social media. The city feels as though it was designed for the Instagram age, a series of perfect photogenic moments waiting to be captured and shared. This creates a strange and powerful feedback loop. People come to Dubai to create content that looks like the content that made them want to come to Dubai. This is why the city can feel like a simulation. It is a hyper-real environment, a place where the mediated image of life has become more important than life itself. The city is both the set and the subject of a global digital performance. The relentless perfection can be alienating, creating a world so polished that it lacks the texture and authenticity of messier, more organic places. Dubai holds up a mirror to our modern aspirations, and the reflection is as dazzling as it is unsettling. As we watch the city lights ignite against the desert twilight, we are left suspended between two powerful, conflicting emotions: awe and unease. Is Dubai the blueprint for the city of the future? Or is it a spectacular mirage, a beautiful but unsustainable illusion? The city's story is still unfolding, its next chapter contingent on its ability to adapt to the very forces it has sought to control, from climate change, resource scarcity, to the shifting sands of the global economy. Its leaders are acutely aware of its dependencies and are investing heavily in solar power and more sustainable practices, pivoting from a city built on oil wealth to one powered by renewable energy. Yet, the nagging sense of fragility remains. Can a city that requires this much energy to simply exist truly be a model for a sustainable future? Can an economy built on perpetual growth, luxury consumption, and spectacle continue to thrive? Dubai may be one of humanity's greatest achievements, or one of its boldest illusions. It is a city that pushes us to dream bigger, reach higher, build the impossible. But it also serves as a profound and cinematic warning, reminding us not to forget the ancient, powerful world beneath our feet. The line between a vision and a warning is perhaps as thin as the line between the city and the sand.